Welcome to Wolfe Cadillac. Today we're taking a quick look at some of the interior and exterior features on our 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee. This vehicle is featured in our limited trim with grey metallic paint and alloy rims. We also have our chrome front grille, V6 engine, and black leather interior. Now moving on to the interior of the Jeep Grand Cherokee, we'll take a look at the door panel, which features our soft touch black foam, chrome door handle, and wooden trim. Below that we have our padded leather armrest, our close handle, as well as our lock and unlock button, rear window lock, window controls, and mirror controls. Below we have our memory seat option, speaker and storage, and on the side of the seat we have our power seat adjustment with power lumbar support. Now moving off to the left of the steering wheel, we have our lighting controls and fuel filler cap release, our gauge cluster with digital speedometer in the middle. Off to the right of the steering wheel we have our cruise control. Off to the left we have the controls for our phone and paddle shifters behind. The wheel itself is wrapped in black leather. Moving on to our infotainment screen, we'll see we have the controls for our radio, media, and phone off to the left, compass, climate, and the more option or settings off to the bottom on the right. If we go into our climate, we'll also see we have our heated seats for driver and passenger and heated steering wheel options displayed through the screen, which is important because they're not displayed on the physical climate control area. We have our radio controls. Actually, before we move on, we also do have our built-in backup camera in the infotainment screen. Okay, so below that we also have our dual zone climate controls, park assist, economy mode, and traction control. Under here we have our auxiliary input, USB, SD card slot, and 12-volt charging port. Center area we have two cup holders, our gear selection stock finished in black leather. Then we have the controls for our four-wheel drive low. We also have our hill descent assist and the off-roading controls for sand, snow, mud, and rock. Padded leather center console lid. Inside of that, we have a full feltline center console with a 12-volt charging port up at the front. The front seats are featured in black patent leather with gray stitching. Again, these are heated front seats. And above the rear view mirror, we have our sunglass holder, dome lights and dome light settings, as well as our sunroof and moonroof controls and 3 garage door openers. Full black headliner and a sunroof and moonroof overhead. Now moving on to the exterior of the Grand Cherokee, we can take a closer look at our alloy rims with the Jeep badge center caps. We also have Grand Cherokee featured in chrome mirror caps and door handles with lock and unlock button on the driver's side. Down in the back we have a rear privacy tint. Jeep badging on the rear with 4x4 and limited badging. Dual exhaust underneath. On the key we also have the option to activate our power liftgate. Once inside we can see plenty of storage room, as well as a speaker off to the right, as well as a 12-volt charging port, and the control to close back up the power liftgate is just located off to the left. Now moving on to the rear interior, we'll take a look at the rear door panel, which also features soft touch black foam up top. We have our wooden trim, window switch, our padded armrest, as well as our speaker and storage. Back of the front seat are mesh magazine holders. And back of the center console area, we have our rear vents with our rear climate control can direct it to the upper or the lower portion. We also have our heated seats for rear passengers, 2 USB ports, and a 3-prong charging outlet. The rear seats are a 60/40 split bench, featured in black patent leather. Again, these are heated rear seats, so we have heated rear and front seats in the Grand Cherokee. We also have our fold-down center seat, which features 2 cup holders and a padded armrest. Thank you for joining me for this video walk-around of the 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more daily videos, and we hope to see you in at Wolfe Cadillac sometime very soon.